Thank you once again for tuning in. The last video I was experimenting with functions, and so the next step I knew to try was passing parameters through the use of functions. Well, this is pointers, but if I scroll down, it's talking about passing parameters. I'm a little afraid of explaining what passing parameters is all about, and I don't just want to read the website. So unfortunately, I won't explain the technical lessons for how to pass parameters, but I did get some code to work, so I will just show the code I created. Alright, so here's what I've been trying to do, and with partial success. So here is some sample Arduino code using functions to pass parameters. And I was going to copy and paste and just use this as an outline for creating some code in MPLAB. But I ran into some problems with using the for loop, and I haven't completely sorted that out yet. So I'll close that. What I did manage to do was create a very, very simple code where parameters are passed. And I tried to simplify it as much as possible. So, as is good practice, I included void flash up here. And then in the void main, I set the tri-state register. And then, as simply as I could, I wrote down the flash function. And in the parameters, or the parenthesis, I included the number 30. And then it has a standard delay. And then, when this iterates through the code, it'll break out of the void main and go to the void flash, and it will take the parameter for flashes from here. So a new local variable is created. I should delete this. This was something I was working on. Couldn't get it to work. So this new local variable is created. It's an int. The data type is int, and it's called flashes. Where does it get its value from? Well, from the parameter up here, which called this function. So then there's a for loop, int I, so a counter is created called I. It's given a value of 0. When I is less than flashes is assigned the value of 30. Stay in the loop and iterate through it. Each time it goes through the loop, add 1 to the count. So when I is greater than 30, so when it goes to 31, it breaks out of the loop and goes back up and iterates through void main. Actually, before it does that, it delays for 2 seconds, and then it goes back to the top. So once again, this value of 30 is a parameter, and it's getting passed to the void flash, where a local variable is being created, and that local variable is taking the value of 30 for the number of flashes, which gets used in this for loop. So it will iterate through this for loop 30 times. And now I'll get over to the camera phone.